Good morning. 1 Peter 4, verse 7. The end of all things is at hand. Therefore, be self-controlled and sober-minded for the sake of your prayers. I want to just take the first phrase this morning. The end of all things is at hand. It's in light of that he's going to give them some exhortation. Think about the phrase, the end of all things is at hand. Well, we've lived for a long time subsequent to this text being written. This text is written almost 2,000 years ago. So if this text is written almost 2,000 years ago, how can it be said the end of all things is at hand? Well, it goes to the theology of the last days, the eschaton. We call it eschatology. And the theology of the last days, as it relates to the New Testament, we learn something when we read the New Testament, and that is that the New Testament authors, particularly those who are writing the epistles, and particularly thinking of Paul and Peter and John, we see in them an expectation, and that is that Jesus could return at any moment, that it was always at hand, and they were to live like it was always at hand. There's this sense in which we're supposed to live with a constant expectancy of the return of Christ. One, because we want to see His glory, and two, because we're supposed to be aware of our own accountability. Remember, just a few verses earlier, in verse 5, we read that we all will have to give an account to Him who is the one who judges the living and the dead. So, to live your life in light of eternity is in part to feel a sense of urgency at the imminent, the at any moment return of Jesus. And to let that calibrate aspects of your ethics, calibrate aspects of your devotion, calibrate aspects of your daily planner, because you are living in light of the fact that He could return at any moment and you'll have to give an account. So let that just kind of sit with you today, that you are to live, as verse 7 says, as though the end of all things is at hand. May the Lord bless and encourage you this day.